Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me here today as we jump back into No Man's Land for Farm Sim 19. Yes, indeed. Been a little bit since we've been down here. Things seem to be doing well. Well as can be expected. So, oh good, we're growing a crop of fertilizer. Nice. Anyways, we're gonna have to put something in there, I guess. But today, actually have one other thing to do first, and that's get some fertilizer down out in the old potato crop. And then once that's done, we're going to jump on the other tractor and see if we can't snorf up a load of grass to throw in the bunker because it's ready to harvest. I'd hope to be able to hit it with fertilizer once more as well, but that is sadly not to be because it is now ripe. Well, you know, weird expression for grass, but hey. So those of you new to the channel, I do appreciate you stopping by today. Do hope you are staying happy and healthy through our large bout of human malware here. And, hey, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already. And you can ding the icon bell, although to be honest with you, I put videos up pretty much every single day. Alright, we're going to be a little more realistic here, and yeah, there we are. That I can believe it'll hit. So, yes. Hopefully everything's hooked up right. And let's go. Yes, we're getting sprayage. Nice. Oh, good. I just had to look and make sure that was fertilizer, because I'm pretty sure we, had that in there, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, that is actually, yes, it is. Excellent. It's been a few days since we've been on here, so I was just making sure that I hadn't actually, you know, this was the last thing I did the last time we were here, so then, you know, well, you guys know what happens. You can only fertilize. It's getting really hard to see it, though, isn't it? Oh, maybe it didn't. Let's have a look here.
No, I can't tell the difference, man.
Yeah. Here we go. Fertilized. Nope. That made no... Oh, that's lime. Okie dokie. There we are. No, that didn't make any difference. So, apparently I did do it earlier, or close enough to the last log out that we've got a bit of waiting to do. Now, well, that's alright. Let's go cut the grass, I guess. Does this thing not have a cover? No, it doesn't, eh? I don't think it's gonna rain. We should be good. Famous freaking last words. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Well, it's alright. I mean, we don't have the wherewithal to actually harvest it or anything foolish like that. But, now I had been thinking, to help us along with our little project here and to get everything fenced in, that we'd maybe apply for a government subsidy. You know, take a 1-hour subsidy or something. So, those of you that don't know what I'm on about, which isn't surprising, most of the time I don't know what I'm on about, but, although I usually know what I'm on. Oh, right, you have to press the sell thing. I don't feel like it. It's this dude here. You can put this government subsidy There we are. Government subsidy sign down, and after an hour it'll give you $100,000.
Cool, eh?
But, you know, I don't want to be in debt to the man. Yes, and apparently I don't really want to mow the lawn using a tractor either. I'm going to get out there and stomp on it. Oop. Oh, here we got one other job we need to do here. There we go. Beautiful. Nee, buddy. Peck, 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 peck. Peck, peck. Yeah, I know. Watch my videos too long, you'll do the same thing. Just sit there and bang your head against the... Alright. I've got to get something to wash these tractors. Yes, this is a green tractor. Believe it or not. Man. Oh well. This is a farm, I guess. It ain't, you know... Yeah, we're gonna maximize. Let's go right back to the beginnings here. Drop our blade back here where the grass actually starts, shall we? Because every little bit is going to help to fatten that up. Now, I think I've still got a little bit in here that I'm going to have to clear. Yeah, I do. Ooh. Okay, that's not so good. Because they don't allow you to put mixed crop in there. So, for me to be able to drop chaff in here, I really, 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 really need to get rid of the rest of that. So, I've done all of those things. Here we go. Yeah, I'll tell you, quite the experience this morning. I was really happy to hear that the local laundromat was open again for business. Apparently it has been for a couple of weeks. I just missed the announcement. So I've been doing my laundry in my tub, which is not fun, but hey. It's not like we didn't do laundry before we got laundromats. But at any rate, so I decided today... Okay, why are you picking up nothing? There we go. I decided today I'd go down and get me laundry done. So, that's kind of where the fun started. Yes, indeed. Now, they won't let you actually stay in there, right? So the owner or manager or whatever she was comes to the door and, okay, you can go use washer number such and such. That'll keep you apart far enough from the next person. But then you can't stay in the store. You have to actually leave, right? Which, I mean, hey, fair enough, you know. Now, keep in mind, we don't get paid for this right away. But come midnight, we'll get whatever this is worth, right? So we might as well just fire it in here. So I threw my laundry in the washer, and out the door I went. Back in half an hour, because that's how long it takes. Yeah, that wasn't much. I didn't get to see the final number because it ate it immediately. Alrighty. So I came back in half an hour, just in time to notice that the manager had just opened the door of the machine that I was using and then closed it again. Oh, that's odd. Maybe it was just beeping it was finished because it's about due for it to be, you know, finished. So I wander on in there, and I start pulling my laundry out of the washer, and it is sopping wet. I mean, sopping wet. So just as I'm doing that, out comes the manager lady again, and she goes, "Is it wet?" And I said, "Yeah, it's actually sitting in water. What happened?" And she says, "Well," she said, "the overload alarm went off, but I didn't have a chance to come out and check it until just now." I said, "Well, I got to do this stuff again then because it's soaked." She says, "I'll take it in the back and run it through the rinse and the extractor." And, oh, all right, awesome. Well, I guess she ran it through the rinse, but not the extractor. Because it was still horribly soaked. It was a drag, let me tell ya. Just a drag. That's kind of weird. Why are you not turn on then? Turn on mower. No, it's not doing it. Why not? What have we... Oh, we've missed everything. Okay. Alright, let's try folding it back up. That's right, I forgot. It was in such an awkward spot in the garage that I couldn't get behind it and hook the rest of the stuff up. So, there we go. Any wires you need hooked up? No? Okay, we should be good now. Now let's unfold it. Yeah, I needed to just get it out of there so I could actually get into a position where I could reach the back of it. And yes, there we go. Let's drop her down. Ooh, let's make us some grass. Well, let's cut some grass. I guess it's already made. Yeah. No, we don't need all that. Yeah, I'd considered getting a government subsidy just to cover things like fencing, gates, a couple of the bits of the sale points and things that we need to put in there to get all of this underway. But then I came out here and read that our grass was ready. So we're really only a day away from being good to go. Yeah. I don't actually. Yeah. The issue that I have is once we get on the other side of this, because I'm right on the border of the next property over, I have to be able to run the tool along the edge, because if I'm driving the tractor on the edge, then it's going to tell me I don't have permission to use the land. So yeah. Whereas you can get away with it a little bit more by having the tool out at the edge, and then only if it goes over do you have that issue. Of course, I don't know where the actual edge is. Because this one I don't think even shows up on the map, actually. Can I... Ah, there we are. I get just the right angle. I can kind of see the edge of the field. There we go. Alright, so let's try and get a mower's width away. Yeah, it's not quite far enough. Right about there, I guess. Okay. And let's drop her and go. I say it's just this one edge, because otherwise it'll just simply tell us that we can't. And it's not like it gives you the part that is on your property. No. It just stops it working altogether. Yeah, see, you don't have access to this land. Whereas, in fact, as you can see, I've actually plowed that piece of land. However, the problem is we're a little out of whack here. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so now we've got our border established. We can just do the normal here and start doing loopity-loops or lines or whatever we want to do. Yes, there we are. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't think I quite need to have the differentials locked in. I don't think we're going to have that big an issue mowing here, to be honest with you. So, that looks pretty close to the edge there. Good stuff. Now, ready. What are you doing for eggs there, chickens? Not quite, eh? Alright. Let's run one more long line up here. Just because we have it. Don't hit anything with those blades spinning like that. That's crazy stuff, man. Oh, can you imagine? That would be just absolutely terrifying, eh? Some guy flying down the lane with this thing going. Woohoo! It's right at the right height, too, eh? I mean, look at this. Yeah. Tap, 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 tap. Ow. I don't think you'd even have time to scream, would you? Alright. And right about there will do. Beautiful. There we go. So I think once we get this processed, and it only takes a day to be fair, so it's not like it's a huge thing. But yeah, once we get this processed, we will, there we are, get a little bit of headland going. We will have the money to start getting our production going. Hopefully, anyway, at least a good portion of it. We'll be able to isolate the property a little bit, get our fences and gates put up where they need to be, and hopefully at least get the first part of the production system put in on that little plot of land that we cleared for it. And we should be good from there. Alright. Now, just to be snitsy, let's get a little bit of a headland here as well. Just one row. Just one. There we are. Boom. I like to leave a little bit of grass around here. Makes the chickens feel safer if they have that there. Alright.
Well, no one can see us because we can't see no one.
Yeah. They're not the brightest bird in the box. Well, that's probably why they always end up in boxes, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough. I'm not going to worry about pulling another strip from there. It's not the most productive patch of grass back there anyway, but the fact that it's a quarter of a mile long kind of means, yeah, we should do it. Perfect. Zoom. Then to add insult to injury, after leaving the laundromat, I was asked by an elderly lady here in the building. I take her garbage out on garbage days, so she asked if I might, that's not what I wanted to do, pick up some coffee creamer for her while I was out and about. so I stopped at our local corner store. And, well, it's recently come under new management. Well, recently, last summer, but, you know, when the thing took over here, it kind of, made a lot of months moot, so let's just say he's recent. But he decided that he would advertise on the local Facebook page that he had strawberries in for a price that was a fifth the normal store price, which is wonderful. But the local crowd of idiots, yes, I'm not proud that most of them are my neighbors, but the local crowd of idiots decided, they just had to have them. So I went in there to buy this creamer and grab a loaf of bread. And literally, people were lined up all the way around the inside of the store, pressed right up against one another. Like, no social distancing, nothing. And it took me an hour to buy a loaf of bread, to get through that crowd of people to get a loaf of bread. You know? There was... And the really, really good part of it, too, it's Wednesday. That's Seniors' Day down there. Which means that normally the store is a little bit busier than normal because the local seniors come down to, you get a little bit of a discount. They've usually got a pot of coffee on and that sort of thing, right? So here's all these seniors, the most vulnerable group you can have. And literally, it is butt to nuts lineup all the way around. No social distancing until you actually get to the tills. So, yeah, I wasn't very happy. Not at all, And I feel really bad. I mean, I suppose technically I'm kind of getting to be a senior, but don't say it to my face or you'll find out how not senior I am. But, I felt really bad. I mean, the lady that was standing behind me, for instance, I'm sure she must have been in her 80s, And there's this young punk behind her pushing 2 flats of these cheap strawberries along the floor in front of him with his foot. And he is literally standing, I don't know, 18 inches behind her. Unbelievable people, I tell you. It's no wonder that every once in a while something comes along and wipes out a large number of us. It's just nature's way of shaking her head. Well. So, now that I've whinged and whined for a good long period of time, yes, indeed, I love that word, whinged. That's great. That's way better than the non-British English version of it, which of course is just whined. You can never tell whether the person's getting drunk or complaining. I mean, they're just whining, right? But whinged, yeah, that hits it where it lives. I like that. I especially like applying it to myself. It just suits me. I'm very whingy. I tell ya. Yes, indeed. No, well. What can you say? The world is just full of asshats. I'm allowed to say that. Seriously. In fact, according to YouTube, I'm doing such a great job of figuring out which of my videos are suitable for children by simply putting on it none, that they say they're not even going to bother checking for a while, as long as my percentages of being correct stay this high. So, there you go. You want to be safe? Yeah, just put down that none of your content is suitable. Even though, I happen to know, like, my brother's My nephew, I guess, my brother.
My brother's son, also known as my nephew.
I know that he watches. I know that one of my viewers, their 6-month-old grandson, watches. But, I mean, luckily he's not even going to know what that term means, so there you go. Although I hope when he grows up and he's old enough to know what that term means, I hope it's still in use. Because again, it's one of those things that I just think is, yes, well done. Well done. Doesn't have much meaning, but it gets the point across. Now, what did I make the last time? I think it was about 30K, wasn't it? I mean, I know you guys didn't get to see it because, like I said, the particular BGA system that we're using doesn't buy anything from you. Right? It processes it and then it pays you the proceeds of what it got out of it for energy. So you kind of have to wait. And I don't really like doing video at midnight because it's really dark. So yeah, that's unfortunately when the paycheck rolls in. So, you know, I start up at 8 o'clock the next morning and go, hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and you're going, I thought he was broke. He must have cheated in a bunch of money. No, it's, yeah. Unlike the real world, I actually get paid at well, no, actually it is kind of like the real world. Because the truth of it is, I mean, currently my form of pay is a pension check. And that is actually put into your account at midnight the night before. So I guess this is really like real life. You have to wait to midnight to get paid. Cool. Oh, man. The amount of black smoke this thing poos out is just horrifying. Absolutely. I mean, seriously. I try not to look at it. It embarrasses me. You know? It's like I don't leave a carbon footprint. I'm leaving, you know, a carbon skid mark or something. I mean, kids. That's just horrible. Just horrible. Although it kind of reminds me, I saw some, again, one of these, you know, local geniuses. Big 3/4 ton diesel. Turbo diesel, sorry. Because if it was just a regular diesel, they wouldn't do it. But you know how they like to hear their turbo spool up the noise? Yeah. He decided he'd launch himself down through the park zone and spool the turbos the whole time. And you could barely see the road through the cloud of black. I mean, it's just insane. You know, wow. But, yeah. Yeah, nothing like clean old diesel, eh? Yeah.
Sure it is. That's not black smoke, it's toothpaste, yeah.
I mean, come on. Alright, we're almost done. Well, it's looking like a pretty good crop. Pretty good. Now, again, I would have liked to have got 100% hurt on there. But, unfortunately, it went from, you fertilized this just a little while ago to, I'm ready, more or less. Well, not even more or less, literally overnight. And yes, I'm actually using literally in the right context because it was exactly overnight. Okay. Here we go. One row to get the last of it, and it should be good. Whoa. we go. Boop. Why won't you shut off? Hello? Apparently you can't shut it off when it's full. Alright. There we go. That's a safety feature. That's what we call an unsafety feature. How could we make this the most dangerous? Oh, I know. Let's get it so it doesn't shut off if you have it in the upright position where it will literally saw a person in half. Alright, let's get this off of here. Shall we? Disconnect you, drop you on the floor. Nice mower though. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get the real wiener of the show here, shall we? Oh man, now I'm confused. One of these is the bale trailer, one of them is the silage trailer. Let's look at the close one. Ow. Indeed. This looks to me to be a bale trailer. Okay, good to know, good to know. Now, where did I park our thing? There it is. There it is. Oh, that looks like it's not going to be terribly awkward to get. Alright. Boonk. Alright. And yeah. Oh wow, I'm so good at whinging and whining, we've actually gone over the half-hour mark already. Okay. Yeah. That clearly is not gonna happen. Clearly is not going to happen. So, alright, now it only makes sense that I'm going to have to use this before the baler. So, oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Okay. Get you inside. No, apparently not. Come on, last try. I swear I'm just gonna sell you. There we are. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. No? No wires? Really? Oh, that's right. It just goes to the other one. Okay. Alright. Let's go fetch a trailer. How are we doing? Fuel-wise, maintenance-wise, looks good. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Picking up okie. I can't see that. I'm going to assume that the tang is straight out and I haven't knocked it to the side. And that it's approximately, I don't know, that long? Yeah, not quite. There's that whole depth perception thing. Alright. Yes, now we're good to go. You shouldn't require anything else. You don't do anything else, do you? Oh, you're not empty. Oy vey. That's not good. Yeah. Why are you not empty, man? Oh, right, you're a dolly style trailer. Good luck backing that all the way over there. Yes. No. Why won't you dump? I'm hitting Control I. Won't. Why? Come on. Oh, well, maybe it's just where it is. It is on the trailer. Okay, there's that. There's that piece. Why is it still working that one? Oh, it seems it doesn't matter what I've got it put on, it works that one, okay. But it won't let me dump what's left in the... trailer. Why? I think it's because of this. There we go. Yep, now I get an unload here. So apparently you can't unload it as long as you've got that piece of kit on there. So, am I going to be able to dump it into the... VGA? That would be even more convenient. I know you gotta be so close, though. Ooh, it let me. Yes. Again, that was such a minuscule amount. It's not really, you know... It's gonna pay for a coffee tomorrow morning or something, but that'll be about her. Alright, beautiful. But, with all of my whinging and whining and mucking about, guess what, guys? That's gonna have to be it for this episode. So... Oh, so close. I know what I will do here. There we are. Yes, skills. Yeah. So next time, we will get that all picked up and deposited. And then, hopefully, that will allow us to actually get to a point where we can, like I said, I want to gate off the end of our road there. And then that whole new area we put in, that's all got to be fenced off before the businesses will move in. So there you are. We have projects. Good to be back in no man's land. Absolutely outstanding to have you here with me. Till next time, folks. Take care of each other. Stay healthy. Stay the heck away from each other. And, well, ciao for now.